Good morning and welcome back to the channel, guys. So it's inevitable, your car's registration will expire and you're gonna have to replace your tag. So here's a tip that my stepfather showed me on how to remove the tag on your plate. And you can even, if you do it well enough, you can actually remove it without damaging, even if you're reusing it. Sometimes people have like 10 or 15 tags on top of them and kind of stacking up. So typically what I do is something that I've been doing for years is I just take off the original one and I put a brand new one, so it looks like that. All right, first of all, I'm gonna have to take off these caps right here. There's one, there's another one. I bought this plate at my local Dodge dealership, but I didn't like how it had the Challenger logo, so I just blacked it all out. And I used, what did I use? I think it was like a satin paint to do this. So it came out looking pretty nice. And I prefer this look over the original look. If I can find one online, I'll just put it on the screen to show you guys how it used to look. But I prefer this over that look. All right, so here's my Challenger's plate, and I'm just gonna heat this up just ever so slightly because I want to take this off without damaging everything, because I really like how this looks. So I try to preserve it as best I can. I can't do anything about these bolts. The bolts themselves that hold the plate are kind of like moving around this inlay, or the overlay, I mean. But let's go ahead and just warm this up. And let's set this torch up real quick. It doesn't need to be really hot. That's full. We don't need that. We just need very lightly, because we only need about 5 seconds of worth of heat on this thing. And you gotta be real careful because, like I said, you don't want to overheat this. So I should probably take off this plate. I put this sticker on the back because it was like, I noticed that it was scuffing up my paint, so I just put some electrical tape in the back, and I'll do it again. So let's go ahead and take this off. Forgot to remove this prior to doing this. And I already got my tool, my pry tool we're gonna be using to pry off this whole sticker. So it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About probably like 3 seconds. I kind of sped it up, but you guys get the drift. You don't want to heat this up too much. And let's see, there it goes. There it goes. Just very lightly. You gotta be real careful here. It's worth the patience on doing this so you don't damage it. And sometimes, you know, you can get it early enough, you could just peel it off. Let's see if I can peel it off yet. It'll be a lot easier if I can do that. Fingernails, nope, not yet. But almost there. It's still very movable, so that's the good thing. Okay, that might be enough for me to actually peel it off now. And I'll try to record this so you guys can see this. Look how easy this is coming off. In theory, if you do this carefully enough, you can actually reuse this. So, yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. And there we go. Very carefully, the last piece. And there we go. No damage there, and look, almost completely intact. So give me a second to get some glass cleaner and clean this up for you guys real quick. I try to get it perfectly centered. For the most part, I've been doing that every year pretty well. So let's just see. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. This is okay. Actually, that looks pretty good right there. Let's see if I can continue this. Yeah, you know, work it little by little. Get rid of all those air bubbles. Move it over little by little. And there we go. 2026. It is on. Yeah, that came out really nice. So now we just got to do is just go put this back in my car. There we go. Everything's up to date now. It looks good. Let's give it a quick wipe down. The car does need a little bit of a polish, but right now it's not the best time to do it. You know, we have a lot of moisture in the air, fog, so the car's gonna be constantly dirty. I really don't want to polish it. Probably come spring will be a perfect time to polish this. But anyways, guys, this is done. This was just a quick tip for you guys to learn how to remove these so you're not having a big stack of stickers on your car. And basically that's the way to do it, guys. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys till next time.